What's up, gang? It's your girl, It's a Beauty. So today I'm going to be doing a story time, basically on how my ex knocked my tooth out and split my lip. So, all right. So me and my ex, we met in high school. I was in 11th grade and he was in 12th. So basically we met through a friend. My friend was actually dating his friend, so she introduced us to each other and it went from there. I would say we got together pretty fast. Like, I only knew him like a week, and I don't know why me and him just start like dating. Like, that's probably where I went wrong. But yeah, we started dating like after a week, like after we met. So in the beginning, he was a real nice dude, like, and it just changed like drastically. Like I mean, this man, he didn't like me posting pictures, like even if it was a selfie, like he would not like me posting pictures on Instagram. He hated it. And I'm just like, what's wrong with me posting pictures? You know, as long as I ain't, showing no skin or nothing like that, shouldn't be a problem with me posting. So for a while I let it continue because I'm like, okay, maybe he just overprotective. Like, I didn't really think nothing of it. But it just got bad. Like, he was just so controlling. Like, I would be out with my friends and he would be just texting me constantly. Like, I'm just trying to enjoy my time with my friends and he texting me constantly, like calling me 30 fucking times. Like, it was just insane. But I just stuck with him. I'm like, okay, maybe it's just because he cared. No, big mistake. So me and him, we got into it a lot. Like, we would break up, be on and off a lot, back together. That kind of relationship, just toxic. So one time he broke up with me and I just got really fed up. Like, usually I would just wait on him because I knew like maybe he'd come back in like 2 weeks or something. This time I got really fed up. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm tired of this dude breaking up with me and then want to get back with me. Like, no. So I start talking to other people too. Like, I just moved on. I start talking to other people. I start going out, being about my business. So, I say this was like the longest we broke up. I think we was broke up for like a month. So he hit me back up and he was basically like, I want to talk. And I'm like, oh, here we go. So he was just like, I want to talk, like, I miss you, basically saying he wanted to get back together, this and this and this and that. So I was really like over it. Like, I was like, I don't really think so. Like, I was just over the whole thing, really. So I think he was shocked because he was so used to like coming back and me just letting him back in. So I think he was just so shocked that I was like, I wasn't going for it this time. So he was like, what's the problem? Like, you talk to somebody else? You've been seeing somebody else? And I just start laughing because I just thought it was so funny because I'm like, why do it matter? Like, you broke up with me. So he just started going crazy. Like, you talk to somebody else? Like, you've been having sex with somebody else? And he just started going crazy. Like, he was crying and it was just a mess. So, I started feeling kind of bad. Like, at first I was laughing, but then I started feeling a little bad. Like, okay, like his feelings is really hurt. But at the same time, like, he broke up with me. Like, I can move on. I can talk to who I want to talk to. So eventually me and him was talking and I was like, okay, fine, we can do this again. Here I go being dumb. I was like, we can just do this again. So we start back talking. So one day, I hate talking about this, but I'm gonna just try to get through it. So one day, he picked me up from work. Around this time, I was working at Walmart. He picked me up from work. Everything was cool. I wanted some Wendy's. He said he was gonna take me to Wendy's after I got off. So when I got into the car, the dude that I used to talk to, name popped up in my phone. So I I hurried up and scrolled up like, oh shit. So he was like, nah, open that. Sorry guys, we had a little delay because my daughter started crying. But basically he was like, nah, open that message. And I was kind of scared to open it because I didn't want, the other guy, he didn't know me and him was back together. He still think, so I didn't want him to text me nothing off the wall, and I didn't want him to see that. So I was just like refusing to open the message, which I could see made me look a little guilty, but at the same time, I didn't want this dude to text my phone like on some off the wall stuff. Like, so this dude was crazy. My ex was crazy. So I was scared to open that message. So he was just going off like, nah, open this message right now. Like he was just acting a complete nutcase. So I just wouldn't open it. So we pulled into Wendy's because it was right across the street from where I work. So we pulled into Wendy's. We in the drive-thru. He's still asking me to open my phone. I'm just telling him like, bruh, no. Like, I'm just saying no. I refused to open this message. So he pulled out of the Wendy's driveway. I was mad because I wanted that Wendy's, but I was mad. So I'm just telling him like, no, I'm not opening the message. Like, you don't need to see it. Like, me and you just got back together. Like, you don't need to see it. So he was just going off and off about it. So I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna open the message. Like, so in the midst of me trying to open the message, my phone had died. I was like, thank God. No. He was like, this nigga pulled out a charger and was like, charge your phone. We gonna wait till this phone turn on right here and you gonna open this message. I was like, okay, now you just doing too much, bruh. You doing the most. I was like, you could just wait till I get home. Now my phone died. I'm tired. I just got off. I'm not about to sit here and wait till my phone charge. So he was just doing the most. So he was just going crazy, and like he start like choking me and shit, like, and I mean like choking me to the point where like I can't breathe. Like, so I'm fucking scared. Like, I was like, whoa, okay, like this is just too much. Like, so I was like, you need to just take me home. I was like, you going crazy, you need to just take me home. So he started driving so fucking fast. Like, he was going crazy. Like, I was like really scared, like, for my life, like, cause he was acting a fucking fool. So he pulled into like the YMCA, kind of down the street from where I work. He pulled into there, and he's still going off like, let me see the phone, like still going off. So I got out the car and I started running, because I used to live, like, I didn't live far from the YMCA. So I was like, I can just walk the rest of the way home. Like, forget this. Like, this dude is crazy. So he started chasing after me, and I'm just going crazy. Like, I freaking blacked out. Like, so he had, like, I think he grabbed me. I don't know. He grabbed me and something just happened, because I went blank. Like, and he pulled me into the car, and I looked into the mirror, and it's just blood everywhere, like coming out my mouth. Like, it was just a fucking mess. Like, so I was just looking like, what the fuck happened? Like, so I see that my freaking front tooth is like knocked out, like not completely out. Like, it was just like hanging. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm going crazy. Like, I start literally having like a panic attack. Like, I was just going crazy. I was like, I want to go home. Like, I was freaking out of it. Like, so we drove to his mom's house or whatever. It's blood all in his car, blood everywhere. When we got to his mom's house, she was going off. She was like, what did you do? Like, what the hell? Like, you don't put your hands on no female. Like, she was just going crazy. So I was just scared because like my thing is like my freaking front tooth is hanging. Like I can't be walking around with no front tooth. Like what the hell? So um I ended up going home and I was like calling dentists in the morning. This around I was only 18, so I didn't have no credit, barely had any money because you know at 18 you don't save no money. You get them checks and you just spend them. So the dentist I went to, they wanted $900 for everything. Like they wanted $900 to fix everything because when I was younger, I had like fell on my face and chipped my front tooth. So sorry gang, but when I was younger I had chipped my front tooth, so I ended up getting that fixed or whatever, like they filled it in. So when he knocked my tooth out or whatever he did, he had chipped it more, so they had to fix that, plus they had to fix my front tooth. So basically what they did was they put it back in place, and I had to wear like these stabilizers like in the back of my like front tooth so it can lock in. And I couldn't eat for like 2 weeks. Like I couldn't eat like no, you know, no solid stuff, like no apples, no steak or nothing like that. It was just crazy. So I hate talking about it, but I ended up forgiving them. Like I didn't press charges, big mistake. I didn't press charges on him. Like I just ended up forgiving him for it. Like, and I felt dumb, but I'm a strong believer in karma. So I know he gonna get his or whatever, but he basically didn't pay me the money back. Like he was supposed to pay me the money back for everything, like all my, you know, everything to the dentist. Like he was supposed to give me that money back, you know, because that's $900. He never gave me it back. So, oh, my bad, y'all. I hate talking about this. He never gave me the money back. And I don't know. I don't hate him. I wouldn't say I hate him. I would just say like I'm disappointed. Like, oh, and about my lip. So if you look at my lip, let me get closer to the camera. So it's like a scar right here. Right. Don't look at my nails. So it's like a scar right there on my lip. It's been there since, like, I'm 21 now. This happened when I was 18. So this scar is like still here on my lip. Like I done tried everything to get rid of it. So I went to see like a plastic surgeon to see if I can get it like surgically removed. Like if they can, you know, remove it. So what the surgeon told me was, he said that it might be permanent. He said they can do their best to make it like less visible. So like basically they'll like use like a laser, go through my lip, make it like less visible. Like it'll still be there, but it'll be less noticeable, I guess. So I really don't know. Like I'm thinking about like if I really should go through with the surgery or not, because I feel like I'm afraid they're gonna make it worse. Like I don't want them to, if anybody ever got like a scar surgically removed, like comment below and let me know, because I want to know. I don't want them to make it worse than it already is. Like but I definitely want to get rid of it. I hate it. Like I really hate it. And plus it reminds me of what happened every single day. So I really hate it. I just hate it. But my advice to any woman, like, if a man put his hands on you, press charges. Don't give him no second chances. If a man is abusive, he gonna always be abusive. Just don't give him no second chances. You will get fucked over every single time. That's what happened to me. That's what happened to a lot of women. So that's my advice to women. Like that's my story. Like I said, I'm not mad at anyone. I don't, like, if he see this, I don't hate you. I don't hate him. I'm just really upset. I'm disappointed. Like, he literally just, he didn't help with nothing for real. Like he was giving me the money at first, like the payments to the dentist, but then he just stopped. Like he just didn't care. And when I told him about the scar on my lip, this is when I was getting into modeling. So I want this to be gone. When I do my photo shoots and stuff, I don't want no scar on my lip. Like sometimes the photographers can edit it out, but you know, I don't want them to have to do that. I just want it gone. When I told him about it and I told him like the price of and how much it'll cost to get it removed, he was basically like, why can't your family help you? And I'm just like, are they the ones who put a scar on my lip, or was you the one who did it? So he just didn't care, man. So hopefully when he have a daughter, he'll understand shit ain't cool. But I'm gonna end this here because I'm getting kind of emotional and I don't like crying on camera. So that is the end of my story time, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned from it. And I will be back for another video. Goodbye.